So, Mom, how did you start losing weight?
Well, I've been on every diet in the world. Everything you can think of, I've done it. Just probably like most of you. Then one day I went to the gym because I always worked out no matter what, but I probably just ate too much. So I saw a friend of mine named Cherie in the gym. And so she looked fabulous. So I went up to her and I said, Cherie, oh my God, you look great. I haven't seen you in a while. You look fabulous. What are you doing? How'd you do it? And she said, you know what? I was just tired of being fat. Well, I never really thought she was fat. But I guess she was just tired of not maintaining, of going up and down, and all these highs and lows of dieting. So what she did was she really started to research food. And what she found that was really cutting the white foods out. The sugar was just awful. Too much sugar. We have too much sugar in our diets. So what she did was she cut out, all prepackaged food and sugar and carbohydrate. And I guess she just ended up eating meat and vegetables. So I said, you know what? I can do that. She said, Bree, do it for 30 days. I promise you, you'll lose at least 15 pounds for the first month. And I thought, that would be absolutely amazing. I mean, while I was at the gym and I got on the scale, I was like 233. And I almost, first of all, passed out right then. But anyway, so I said, you know what? I can do that. I'm tired of lugging all this stuff around with me. I can do that. So I probably did it for, I don't know, maybe 21 days, maybe a little over 21 days. And the next time I saw Cherie, I said, girl, that didn't work for me. And she said, what do you mean? Why didn't it work? I said, I did all that and I lost only, I lost only 2 pounds. And she says, Bree, you couldn't have done it right. I said, yes, I did. I did it right. I did what you told me to do. She says, there is no way. She said, I know you would have lost at least 15 pounds, at least 10 at the very least. So I said, I promise you I did what you told me to do. And she says, you know what? Maybe you should write down what you eat. I said, why? I only ate what you told me to eat. She said, what did you eat? I said, meat, fruit, and vegetables. She goes, I didn't say fruit. I go, what do you mean you didn't say fruit? Fruit always goes with vegetables. I mean, you just put those two together. She goes, no, fruit has way too much sugar. You can add it back in later, but for right now, for losing, I just need you to do the meat and vegetables. And so I thought, wow, I really thought I was doing it. So what I did, I started journaling, and I found that I really paid more attention to what I was eating. So I did it, tried it again for another month. Didn't want to do it again, but I said, you know what, I'm going to try this again. So I tried it again for another month, got on the scale, lost 15 pounds. Couldn't believe it. Unbelievable. I was just so excited because I just have not been able to lose weight in so many years. And so then I kind of added these green smoothies, which just gave me my dark green veggies, and that's kind of a whole different story. But I was afraid to do those because, you have to put some fruit in them to sweeten them. And so I was afraid of gaining the weight back. But because I put very, very, very little fruit in them and maintained everything else that Cherie said, I ended up, by the second month, I lost like another 15 pounds, or maybe it was 10, because I remember being stuck at a 25-pound loss for quite a while. Anyway, I'd gone to the doctor, and originally I thought in October I weighed 233, but looking back at the doctor's weight, he said I'd weighed 236, and he was so impressed at how much I had dropped. So I think it was by like December, I remember being at Christmas at my relative's house, at my family's house, and letting them know that I had dropped 25 pounds. And that 25 made the big difference. I mean, people were noticing. And I felt a little bit lighter, and the clothes were feeling a little bit bigger, but I knew I still had a ways to go. So it is now March, and my total weight loss is about 40 pounds. Between 35 and 40, because the doctor said I was at 236, but I thought it was at 233 when I really started. So somewhere between 35 and 40 pounds. I still have at least 25 more that I need to get off. But I'm feeling, much better. I feel like I finally have control over what I'm sticking in my mouth. And even just to deviate, I think I deviated a couple of weeks ago for a couple of weeks, just kind of snacking, not really paying attention, just putting anything in my mouth and eating all kinds of little snacks and stuff. And I looked at the scale and I put on 5 pounds in 2 weeks. And I said, you know what, no, this is a lifestyle for me, and I have to always be conscious of what I'm eating. We have to be conscious of what we're eating. So Anyway, her system works, and though it may not have been originally hers or whatever, all I know is that she studied the food, she studied how it worked in her body, she started helping people, telling them what to do, and I just think it's going to be a huge success. She's a diet coach. She's fabulous. They call her the drill sergeant, I believe. Obesity drill sergeant, something like that. But I just wanted to make this video to let you guys know out there that Cherie, it really works. So that's all I wanted to say. What about her dance? What about her? What? Oh, okay. My daughter wants me to tell you that these, and I hate to stand up, I'm going to lose part of you. But these are her pants. And obviously, but they're really cute, huh? So anyway, I got in her pants, so she's a little bit upset. But like I said, I still have a ways to go. And I hope as long as I stick to what Cherie has been teaching me, that I will continue to get the weight off.
How do you feel about yourself now?
I feel great. I mean, like I said, I still have a ways to go. We're never satisfied with ourselves, are we? But I do feel lighter, and my knees normally hurt really, really bad. And so they're hurting just a little bit less, and I feel like I finally have control. Thanks, Cherie.
Thank you. Thanks, Cherie.